Right, okay. Right guys, it's another one. Hold on. I'll talk in a moment, I'll start talking in a moment. Hold on. So we've got a bit of fresh air, as I say, we've got a bit of fresh air. And it's a nice day, it's a beautiful day. The sun is out cooking. A few people are walking around, making videos by the look of it also. In today's one, I want to keep it a bit more normal. I want to talk a bit more normal and just talk with you as we walk. I want to try to hold the camera as carefully as I possibly can. Got the ultra stabilization thing on as well. It's been pretty good quality. But like I say, I don't have one of those like ultra stable, gimbal things. I was thinking I wanted to get one at some point. But I don't know when or if I will, but we'll just go like this for now, you know. Try and walk carefully without shaking and bobbing up and down too much. We're going to just get a bit of a walk, you know. Get a nice walk together. Thanks for joining. You know, there's enough time there. Very good, yeah. So I just... the guy just helped me open the gate there, the guard, which was nice of him. And you get people walking their dogs and running with their dogs as well. And it is a really nice day. You got the green trees, the blue sky, get the sun, colourful flowers, some fresh air. So we need fresh air. Right. Yeah. I'm going to go on this side just to avoid any nonsense. And yeah, going to walk down towards that park again. Just want to get out for a bit of a walk, really. I always do go that way, usually, don't I? I always go that way. Usually always go that way, you know. Could go another way. Could go another way. I like to just go around there, you know. I like to just go around that way, as I say. I'm getting funny looks from people already. I'm not going to start ranting and going on. Got a load of I have to pass all these rubbish bins, and then I bump into a load of rubbish people. I mean, it's arrogant people that look at you like they've never seen a damn human before. But yeah, so today I'm not feeling the same. I don't feel too good. So it's all extra movement. It's all extra exercise, as I say. But I'm not feeling too good because this morning I dragged myself out of bed. I did not get enough sleep. I had to get out. I had to, get on with my busy crap stuff. And I just didn't have enough time to get a full workout in. I've been doing a bit of stretching, but what I really needed is a bit more sleep, and then a good full-on hardcore workout like I do every day, as you know. But today, not feeling too good, as you know. And my whole life's my whole life. I'm 42 years old. My whole life's about that. I don't fucking, play, as you know. Sorry to swear, but I don't, play. My whole life is martial arts and Tao, wear the Tao. So I'm always keeping myself healthy, mind and body. And exercise to me is, just my life. I mean, how could it not be maintaining your life force in mind and body? Let's have a nice walk around here. So walk around here for once or twice. And today we'll just have 2 laps around the park and we'll just walk calmly and talk is what I'll do. We'll do 1 lap of this view. Now I'll see, I might turn the camera on me for the second lap. Or whatever. Yeah, martial arts wise, as I say, it's life, you know. Body and mind. Body and mind. It really is body and mind. You know. And that's your life. Your life is body and mind. Within reality is where we can exist. It's the only place we can exist in reality. I think the only place I should be existing is in this shade over here, because if I walk in that sun, I'm going to be cooked, you know. So it's a nice little park. Any park's nice if you don't get too much abuse from crowds of rude people, or one. But these are really nice little houses, and nice big houses. Yeah. I shouldn't be trying to film people's homes and stuff, but I mean, you know, they've got nice places, you know, but because a lot of people don't know it. A lot of people don't know what they have, you know. They do not know it at all. I always feel like I'm moaning about stuff. I don't want to moan. I don't want to become like negative like everybody else. That's my whole point, you know. I'm talking about reality and philosophy, and it's all true, you know. Well, reality. But like, the thing is, you got to watch. You know what I mean? The thing is, it's like, as I say, you just got to be careful, you know. The thing is, you will, let's say, you face that. You'll always face that, you know. You'll always face that, as I say. You'll always end up, you know, facing nonsense in society, as I say. So crazy, these people looking at me. There's this crazy couple over there. There's a couple looking at me. I'm talking to my camera, my phone, and someone keeps looking at me. That's what I'm saying. You'll always have this weird behaviour from people, but and strange goings on in society, because that's what society is. It goes against nature. How much of a person's true nature is to be fearful and paranoid? You might say aware and concerned about things for one's safety. You know, one's safety, one's well-being. How much of a person's nature, of a human being's nature, how much should be about fear, you know, being worried and stressed all the time? That's not life. You can't be like that. You know, you shouldn't be like that. If you're alive, life is your power. It's your only riches. Better than money. Your mind and your body health. Healthy mind, healthy body. That is the magic, man. That's the luck for a man or woman, anybody. That's your power. Love of your life. How can you not love your life? You may think, how can you be happy under stress? I can understand outside forces. But you say, okay, how can you be happy in life? That's also the wrong question. So, how would you not be aware? If you are aware of life, you will know it's your life force. Right? Excuse me. Let's say, you know, your life is inside of you. Your life is not outside of you. So I keep on, we said before, you know, life's inside of you. Oh God. So the life, right, is in you. Like, you don't hate water and food, do you? Let's say. Some foods you might not like, you know, and air that you're breathing in. You don't hate that, do you? And sunlight and all the things, you know, warmth if it's cold. I say keep warm in the cold and keep cool in the heat. You know. a place to be, you know, the space and time that you exist now. There is possibility for you, chances. I'm going to lap it again, another lap, okay? This time, as I go around, I'll put the camera on me, just for a second. I might turn it back in a moment, as I say, but I was saying, in life, as we walk along here, I just hope this is like focusing, okay, exposure-wise, but your life, okay, is inside of you. You know, your life is inside of you. You know? Your life is inside of you. Okay? Yeah. So, you don't hate your blood, do you? Hate your blood, yeah? Your brethren. You don't hate your blood, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying good. You don't hate your blood. And you don't hate your lungs, your liver, your stomach, you know what I mean? Your heart that's beating blood around your body. Your brain, the hair growing out of your head, the skin, you know, that's constantly growing. Your body, your bones. You don't hate it. I mean, there's people that compare themselves to others, even in their physical being, like, you know, their body build, whatever, or their face, and they'll compare that to other people. And they think they feel that they're hard done by. Lovely. Oh, that's lovely. That's nice. And an older lady there, older lady singing. There's an older lady over there singing with two little girls. It's just, that's what you want, you know? That's the beauty of life. A bit more happiness in your life before you die. You know, just share that with your younger generation. People should share happy moments and memories like that. A sunny day in the park, that could be a memory for them growing up, you know. Families out here. A lot of people live in memory, like Krishnamurti wisely said, truly said. But living in memory or image, whatever image you see in your mind or memory, I always say the good and the bad should motivate us on to do better, you know, it's yin and yang also. And the presence or absence of whatever also. Like having or having not, you know, something or nothing, everything or nothing should also inspire you, motivate you, questioning, you're listening, looking, and steps in what you do, your actions, okay? But the point is, okay, again, we'll just check this camera. However much you have too, I was going to say, what you have, or little, but the thing is, like, the good things though, if you're going to live in memory, at least live in good memory, power memory, you know what I mean? So people live in their memories, or from their memories. At least live in good memories, you know. Don't live in bad memories. Good memories more power to you today. Good memories inside of you gives you power. Think about your grandmother's smile, you know. And you're here today, alive, walking with your two legs. And here they are, still here. Some people say because of yesterday, we have today, right? But what you've got to remember is we only have today, we only have now. We only have now. And there is nothing, it's not to where the road is going. It's not to even the reason for it, you know. Some people say, a lot of people say, you should have like goals or something like that, goals, or if you've got no goals in life, you've got no direction, sense of direction or this, no plan or this and that. But I think it's also wrong, you know, because things will be what they'll be. Sometimes things change. It's okay to have those plans, but it shouldn't be the end all thing, you know, like your life depends on it, like, and you lose any respect for yourself, you know. You lose peace in yourself because you're constantly always striving for better or to live up to those points, those goals in your mind, you know. It's actually nothing. The goal is here right now. Total success and peace in you, in mind and body. You're here now and alive now. That is it. It's always the power base. The foundation is always the base. The one is before the two, the 3, 4, 5, and also the 0 is before the one. And you have to look at what you have, even when you have not. You have to look at what you don't have too. I'm going to put the phone down by my side here as we walk along, okay? Because you never have nothing. You've got your health, you know? You're aware and you understand yourself. There are many people that say they don't know themselves. There are many people that say they don't understand themselves. They need to find themselves. They need to, whatever it is, realize themselves, or whatever, you know. That's ridiculous, I think, just saying. Because you're right here, right now, and you're alive now. It's a beautiful life. You're here right now, okay? You're going to leave the park now. You need to realize that you are here. And everything else is just icing on the cake. It's just extra. You have the base. You have the possibility for more or less anything. So much that you can get from this life. So much more happiness and amazing, you know, things that you would never imagine. Because you're always seeking something else, or something that's out of reach, or something that's, you know, not within your power, or within a power that doesn't exist, and it's above you, and it's a fake world, and you're trying to challenge with, you know, yourself to like battle on that, with them, or try to achieve. I'm sorry to say, that's nothing, that's nothing. Only nature is the truth. Only truth is the power. And life is power. The only power really you need to understand before any power is your life. One with nature, the Tao, as I say, you and you. Not just words. The truth is the truth. Only the truth. Nature's the truth. We can judge, people can judge, or you can try to work out the puzzles, you know. But it is what it is, and you aim what you aim. Yes, no, maybe, if, all the words, all the designs, whatever. There's a lot of confusion sometimes, you know. And if you, that's what I was going to say, is people that don't understand themselves, or they say they're lost, but confusion shouldn't be like a war also. Or like not knowing, not understanding. Sometimes there's nothing to understand. It's just different layers and different ways of layering things upon top of each other. The truth, as I said, the truth is, life is the power here. Don't complicate it make things over complex. Constantly questioning is okay. Whenever you question, whenever you look, you'll come to something, you'll come to some answer, you'll find something. And you'll always find more. And where you find more, you find less, and where you find less, you find more. And that's the truth. But the point is, you find one thing now, so you miss another. Or you find another and you miss this, right? But again, what did you really find? What did you really find? I'm sorry about the brightness exposure on this too, right? What did you really find? That's the question. You understand. You need to understand clearly what you found. I'm going to stop this one here. Right. Okay. So I'm just walking along here. Hey guys, how you doing? It's a quick, another quick one. It's on the go. Just getting a nice bit of an evening, early evening walk. Fresh air, nice fresh air. Actually, very nice fresh air. I wanted to go that way, but there are a few people around, so I'm trying to avoid any nonsense. Go this way. Okay guys, but I'm just walking along here now. Yeah. So, just getting a walk, as I say, having a walk. I can hear echoes of beasts. What is some noise I can hear? Back. I'm doing now, I'm just getting a bit of a walk, yeah. Evening. It's always nice and cool in the evening, yeah. Nice and fresh here. I was going to go to the park, but I'm just trying to avoid certain lunatics. Going down this way now. You've seen me go this way multiple times now. The post box is back there. I'm just trying to get out and get a bit of fresh air, you know, just walking around with a bit of evening fresh air. Hear the birds whistling. I think they understand the nature, definitely. They know the peace, you know. It's nice and calm along here. Look at it, it's nice area, nice neighbourhood, so to speak. Looking down here now, nice and clean and nice and tidy, like nice houses along here, the roads. It blows my mind, it's crazy insanity to think about some places in the world that are just so poor and so run down and poor, and you know, with this crime everywhere and just insanity and dirty crap living standards, and people that are living homeless. Like, do you know what I mean? Like buildings that are just crumbling, there's nothing left of them, and all the wars in the world and all the, you know, the places in the world that I see videos about, people in parts of all over Haiti and places like that, isn't it? And certain countries, you know, that are just absolutely rife with crime. There's so much crime and just shit everywhere, all over the street. Just, my God, guns firing and the dirt. And again, other parts of the world, like just in other places, like in America and stuff, we've got so much crime going on. Gunshots, gang violence, gang crime, all that. I'm going to put my phone here for 1 second. Do you know what I mean? It just blows my mind to think about it. How insane that is, you know? Let's see here. That's insane to think. Just check that focus is okay on that. Hold up. Hold up 1 second. Hold up a second. You know what I'm saying? But the way it is, you know. And whatever you blame, whatever you want to blame, whatever people want to blame, like it's the government's fault, the king, whoever's fault they want to blame, whoever they want to blame. So whoever they want to blame, you know, at the end of the day, you've got to blame yourself for your own actions, haven't you? Just saying, you've got to blame yourself at the end of the day. You can blame whoever you want to blame. You can blame whoever you want to blame. What's that? The thing is, at the end of the day, you can blame whoever's running the land, or the king, the government, or whatever you want to blame. But at the end of the day, it's just your own self. It's your own actions. You're the one who should be responsible for your own actions, your own two hands, your own 2 feet. If you're a violent person, if you're someone who's always violent, looking for trouble, or competing with others, screw yourself. But there are places in the world, there are places where people have so little, or poor, whatever. They're not all like that. They're not all the same, are they? They're not all of them. There are places, you go to some places in the world where there will be poor people, and they know, the families, more about families, and they will share. But then you go to other places where they're just violent, where they'll rob you and attack you and kill you. And it happens in the rich places and the poor places. It happens everywhere else. You get both right, both sides. I'm just witnessing somebody learning to ride a bike here as well. It's so funny because a long time ago, when I was younger, when I was a young not like a toddler, but when I was like 10, 11, 12, something maybe around that age. Maybe older than that, maybe 13, 14 actually, maybe about 13, 14. I don't know exactly, but 12, 13, I don't think 14, maybe 14. And someone I knew taught me how to ride a bike, you know. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop the bike because I didn't know how to put my foot down. I got the hang of putting my feet up on the thing, on the pedals, you know, riding. I couldn't stop, and I just kept on being afraid that I'd fall off. I had to try and keep the momentum, speed and balance. You know, anybody who knows, I'm sure you have a smooth ride, unless it's got no seat on it and the metal pipe goes up the backside. That ain't too funny, is it? But the point is, you know, like a big sharp one. I'm saying the thing is, like, I couldn't stop, and I had to always ride the bike. I used to ride my bike. Well, it wasn't my bike, it was my friend's sister's bike to a wall or a tree, like a tree or something, to hold onto the tree to get off the bike. You know? And I was so scared. I thought the thing was going to keep hitting my feet. I didn't know how to get off the bike. Anyway, everybody says, like, when you learn, like, if you've got to learn something, they say if that's like an easy thing to learn, they use that example. They say it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. They say that once you learn, you'll never forget. But the thing is with me, I didn't. I wasn't able to say it. I wasn't. I only rode that a couple of times. I got good at it, enough, you know. But it was like if I was to go on a bike now, you know, if I was to go on a bike again now, I might not do so well. You know what I mean? I might have the same problems. And again, there's another thing. It's about fixing the same problems you have. Fixing the same problems that you have. If you didn't fix those problems, then you have that. And again, everything's a habit too. Everything's a habit. It's like learning a language. You know, it's like, I guess, someone who used to play the guitar or whatever. If they didn't play it for a long time, and then years later they go and start. They say, okay, jam with this group of people or this, you know, other musicians. They probably have some difficulty trying to keep up with the melody or the muscle memory. You know, so they might have the music in the mind, inside the rhythm too, but it's the same with language too. Language, when you like, you have to keep it up. You know what I mean? It's like my Chinese, for example, my Chinese language. Yeah? I don't speak English. I always speak Chinese. Always Chinese. Always just Chinese at home. It's always Chinese. My wife's Chinese. I just, you know, nearly 20 years, 18 years. I'm speaking Chinese all the time. It's English, but I speak, you know, mostly Chinese. But my Chinese is not perfect, and there are many things I learned before. There's a lot of Chinese I learned before that I've forgotten because we don't say that every day. So in any language, if you don't say the thing, even my English, some words or some things that I don't use, I'm not familiar with, I'm not using in my daily life. It's the same. The mind and the body is the same. You know, you can only swim in the water, right? So some things you might have learned like years ago, when you try again, it comes back to you easily. But some things don't. You know, unless you keep it up, you have to keep your skills sharp. Keep your reaction sharp. Like, it could be surfing, it could be skiing, ice skating, whatever. You know, even my martial arts, even my wushu training. people sure that, like me. When I'm training, it's what I've been training my whole life. So every technique that I learn, every technique that I train, my body remembers. I don't need to think about it. But the things that I've not trained, some of the things that I didn't practice for many years, they don't. Again, they're not with me. It's the same as anything. So when you train specific movements, like training by yourself, same thing. It's muscle memory. If you're talking about training with someone, like two people and training and, getting that, you could be pushing hands, for example, or, sticking hands, for example, when you train with someone. When you train the technique, you have to learn to feel. You have to learn to feel the movement, like Tai Chi, same thing. When you talk with two people, you have to understand. So you learn to feel. So it's like swimming or like, surfing or same things. So you learn to feel the connection of the person. So it's like someone who does boxing, for example, or it might be taekwondo. If they don't spar with people, it's the same thing. So they don't get the rhythm, they don't get the movement. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, any martial arts, the same as Aikido again, Japanese. You have to get the flow, to feel the structure, feel, you're listening, it's listening. And that's what the Tao is, that's what you learn about the Tao and Yin and Yang, as I say. You can learn to be one with the flow, everything, as the Tao is saying. So you become one with everything. When you're swimming in the water, so you have to become one with the water. So in the world, in nature, you have to become one with the whole, the universe, the truth. That's what it is. You can't dance out of time with the music. You have to dance with the music. You might be a very good artist, but can you paint a beautiful picture if you're on a boat and the boat is rocking, or on a bus or a train? Have you tried before? And the thing's moving around. So when you're, it's like similar things. So if, let's say you're fishing, someone going fishing, you need to be calm, right? And certain things come to you because you affect. So you learn to become one with the moment, the essence of the moment. Same with archery or fencing. Let's say archery, it's like Zen archery, things like that. You have to become one with the target. You have to become one with the target. It's not about the action, so to speak. It's not about action. See, when we do martial arts, let's say kung fu training, kung fu training. When you train, really, martial arts really is like the training that you do is exercise for your body. When you train by yourself, and when you train with someone, it's not you do it. You adapt and flow and listen to a person's movement and position, and you learn about the human being. So when someone's talking, you can't talk over them. You learn to listen to their words and try to feel and become one with their heart more so. So you listen to the heart, you listen to the vibrations, the flow of the universe. You see what I'm saying? You learn to become one with the universe. And it's like that with everything. The picture that is. If I have a picture, a painted picture, if someone paints a picture, or it could be yourself or it could be somebody else painting a picture. But what happens is if that picture is unfinished, or you want to add something in, it can be black and white. So the light shows the dark and the dark shows the light. This is yin and yang again, right? It's the same with colours. So you can have a painting with colours. It can be big, small, showing the distance of the contrast of shapes, the composition in art. As you know, I do a lot of drawing and saying art too. But it's like, so it's, everything is that. That's down, So I say, so yin and yang is in anything, everything. So it's like, it's the same with everything. So if you've got a painting or a picture, let's say, right, this is what Lao was saying in the other thing, exactly the same thing. If you've got a painting and it's not finished, and there's one part and you're going to add something into the picture. Maybe if you paint it and it's like the same colour, it's not going to stand out, you know what I mean? It might be blending in nicely, or it might end up hidden. So you have to paint something in which is in the right shape. It might be a house in the mountains or whatever, right? The colour, the shape, everything's got to go in as one. It's got to, you know what I'm saying? Every colour complements and every shape complements each other. It shouldn't be a war. If things are meant to blend, they're meant to blend. If things are meant to stand out, they're meant to stand out. So that's the same with music. So if you've got someone playing a guitar or whatever, and someone's playing the drums, then if they're playing at the same time, all on top of each other, it's nothing. See, that's what Lao Tzu said in the Tao Te Ching. It's the space in the vessel that gives it its use, right? It gives it its use. There must be a space for nothing. So when there's space between every note, space between every beat, on a rhythm or a tune in music, that's why you're able to hear things. That's why you're able to hear. It's the same with language, speaking. If you're speaking, or every step when you're walking, or me sitting here, because there's a space here. You see what I'm saying? But as long as you're not listening and you're talking over people, you're painting brush strokes over and mixing and making a mud mixing mess, as the wonderful Bob Ross says in art, not even bringing in these things about happy little accidents and stuff. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but if you're constantly ignoring and painting over or talking over and blending all the sounds together, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be an ultimate mess. Now you say become one with the flow. Go in the flow with nature. Go be one with the Tao, as I'm saying, yeah. But that's what it is. But the Tao is balance. That's what it says, balance of human Tao. That's what he's saying when he's telling you that. When Lao Tzu's telling you, man, heaven, earth. Right? So we're here. And that there's always further you can go ahead and beyond. So that's what I'm saying. So the small and the big. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. So everything has to complement itself. It doesn't have to be a competition competing to bring out the best of things. There is the best in all reality that is here. It's not the thing, it's how you make use of it. And it's not that you use and manipulate things, but rather you make the best of yourself. That's what it's about, okay? So the thing is, if everything's constantly at the wall, if everything's always constantly trying to break itself down, well, you had to have something there in the first place, right? And it's like, if everything's coming from destruction, it's coming from nothing, ultimately. Eventually, you're going to be trying to hold on to something. You're trying to dig a hole big for yourself. You're not going to have. You're going to have to look for something to pull yourself out from that. So what goes up must come down. What comes down must come up, right? But the thing is, people get confused with what is up and down. You see, all these ideas we have, right, wrong, good, bad. These are human concepts, moral principles. What I should or shouldn't do. Or how do most people do, or less people, Or the special one who invented something finally becomes, amazing and nobody else can follow, or something like that. This person is great. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. Okay, guys, I'm sorry there. Somebody was talking to me there, and I had to say hello to someone. A very nice family, someone from a family. There's a family passing by, and the daughter just said hello to me, and I just said hello because I know them. And they're very nice, But I'm just going to finish what I'm saying so you guys have a little bit more of a talk and a walk, I think, right? So basically, I'm just saying that everything is the Tao. Everything comes from truth, right? Reality is what we got. You know what I mean? Reality is what we have, and people confuse themselves when with all these ideas of what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? And, even these ideas of like real things like passing of time and how far they've come or improved or not. And things like that. Looking ahead and behind. They're always looking ahead, so they're always behind. They're always looking behind, so they're always ahead. Meaning they're always looking in another direction or walking in another direction, so they're never here. And because they're never here, in one moment, one step of a point in time and physical being of their life, because they don't exist in that way, and their mind's elsewhere, and the mind and body are separate, distracted, confused. They're not able to move on. If you're not here, you can't travel to there. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to be here every step. And as I said, again, it goes back to the main point. And one of the things that if you're always looking for where you are, where am I? Where is my life? You need to be here. You need to understand here you are. It's not here. It's here. It's one with the truth. What's true? That's what's true. That's what Lao Tzu said with the Tao. So everything Must be balanced with yin and yang, but one is one. One is, so you do one with all the true nature. It's not about you're big today, you're small tomorrow, you're a winner, loser. It's not that. It's health. Life is powerful. You understand that. It's health. You have a happy, peaceful mind. You don't need to be too distracted. Let's walk on. It's not about being distracted with how happy you can be or how not happy you can be. It's not about that. It's just with no distraction of the mind. Just truth. If you're always trying to win, you say if your mind is always in another place, in a winning position, losing position, or concerned with change, concerned with I'm going to go. We're going to go this way. I'm going to go to the park, have a quick walk, and then go home. Okay, and then do some more exercise. Because Kung Fu is not just words; it's the whole life. But what I'm saying, the point is, okay, see, that's what I do, because that's what I always do. And before my food, I do exercise. Get this in the wrong way, I've got to go this way. But what I'm trying to say is everything is martial arts, but not everything's fighting. See what I'm saying? Everything is martial arts, but not everything is fighting. And if everything is martial arts, then your whole life's better. Then you don't need to fight. That's what martial arts teaches you, is the true essence of the Tao. That's what it is. If you're training yourself to just be a fighter, someone in total chaos all the time, okay, hold on 1 second. Someone who's in so much stress and fear and anger that you just need to, you just want to always fight. And you're someone who's always fighting, never win. Never win. So someone who's always trying. You know, where will it end? You will never get the first step, so you never get the second step. The Tao, that's what Lao Tzu is saying. So the Tao of nature is saying you're already a winner. If you're here now, then you know that you're alive with nature in one. Everything is one. It's your power. You don't think you're winning, so you're always trying to achieve more. It's because you're running around yourself. You're never existing as the sun. You're always like one of the planets, you know what I mean, in the solar system going around the sun. That's not true. So religious people might talk about God, the power of God in them, giving them the life. Yeah, okay. So what we're trying to say is the sun, which has given this, let's say, this power, the light and heat and power and warmth from the sun, has given its power to all of the other things, all the other planets and what's going on those planets, you know. And so what happens is, okay, hold on, what happens is, they become that, see, so the sun gives its power to everything. So that's what you need to be. If you're a mother or father, same thing, you give your love and power to them, it's the same thing, and then it goes on. That's what it is. It's all one power. You know what I'm saying? So like a farmer, so say someone growing their crops, right? Someone growing their food. I don't care if you're cooking the dinner in the kitchen or if you're growing the food in the farm, same thing. Ultimately, you are taking care of that, and you're taking care of, you know, yourself in return, aren't you? If you can spread more out, see, you need to spread. How can I say? You are the vastness of the universe. That's what I'm saying. That's what Lao Tzu said. You are the vastness of the universe. Oh shit! You are the vastness of the universe. That's what I'm saying. That's what Lao Tzu is talking about. Not Kongs, I'm not wasting my time. I said Lao Tzu the man. Like these people talking about money can eat that shit. Money is shit. Right? I always say the same. Money is nothing. Lao Tzu tells you nature's the power. They can walk on a laugh. People are laughing as they're walking past me, falling off their wobbly bike. But you know, money at the end of the day is nothing. Money, trophies, gold, all that. You know, all the some of the photos you're putting up on the wall, you know, all that, you know, for some memory or something, for the memory, you know, it's all nothing. I mean, it's a memory, but what's that? Not your real life. It's all a load of bullshit, you know? Yeah. People mocking me there on the road. You can go and eat my shit, man. No, I'm just saying, right? I don't do that. I don't go around like they do. I might be like a mirror to people. I'll never become a follower, you know. No. But I'm just saying, right? At the end of the day, this shit that I'm spewing, what I'm saying to most people, they wouldn't get it, you know. They wouldn't get it at all. Most people talk from their mind. Most people talk from their mind, from their ego, from their ideas. It's an opinion, see? It's just an opinion, it's an idea from their own head. And that's the difference from most people, right? So there's wisdom you can get from things. Of course there's wisdom you can get from Confucius and stuff, yeah, fair enough. From all people, there's some wisdom you can learn. From the good, the bad, and the presence or the absence, to any level and degree. And variation of any kind in things. Yes, there are things you can learn. Yes, there are things you can develop yourself from observing. But I don't speak the words of someone's book. I speak. If I'm not speaking the truth, I don't even need to speak. That's what I'm saying. The point is, if I'm not one with the Tao, as Lao Tzu said, if I'm not being one in utter truth in my being, how I be in my daily life, and put that message out from, you know, in my being, not to try and control people or try to you know, get them to listen to what I'm saying. Not the point. This is what I am. That's what I'm saying. This is what I am. So if I'm a coconut tree, I've got coconuts on me. You know what I mean? If I'm an orange tree, then I've got oranges on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to say to you is, or to anyone listening who wants to listen, who's interested in that kind of thing, listening from different ideas and angles of things, okay? My point is that that's what I'm putting out, see? I'm putting out the ultimate honesty the best I can, to the best of my degree. Trying to be opinionless. It's not my take on things or whatever. I don't just read people, because there's a lot of people out there, you know, motivational speakers, talkers, people that are coming from their own set of certain experiences, and that's what dictates what they say, and they think that they can kind of teach you how to live your life in any given culture or whatever. No, they'll tell you all that stuff about from their wins and losses, and fair enough, that's all they know. Same as parents teaching their kids. But the point is, you come to a point of ultimate, honest, pure, real deal truth that goes beyond this, deeper than cultures, societies. All the buildings you see around me are built by people. You know what I mean? In the world, all the cultures, all the ideas, the customs, the social, social construct, all that social construct, social, what do you call that? Social shit, right? The government, the politics, the kings, whoever it is you follow, the wars, the technology, all that stuff, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same as I say. It's all the same as I say. You know, it's all the same. I mean, in the way that it's made by people. Yeah? All that. It's all made by people. It's all made by people. It's all made up. It's not real. It's made by people. The money, the culture, everything. It's all made by people. The language. Them couple of young guys mocking me there with their dyed, funky hairstyles, trying to look hip in the eyes of whoever. I don't sell myself like a hoe on the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to be ridden like that bike. You know what I'm saying? The designs of buildings in the past, the fashion, whether the clothes and the styles and the trends or whatever, all that stuff, it's all made up. It's not real. None of it's real. It's not real. It's not real. The flags, like that, see? The flags, all of it, everything. The flag, you can get a little child, anyone can make a flag. It's not real. Nothing's real. I'm not saying that there's no reality in anything we do in society, like our cultures and what we make. Of course, it's all real. Laws are put in place. Physical actions are taken. Cars are invented and built. Things are made. That's real, you know. But I'm saying it's not real. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's actually ideas of people acting out from their own confusion. It's not real. It's not real at all. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? You've got one mind and one body. One mind and one body. And that's all it is. The roads were laid. People didn't, the people come before the roads. People made the roads. You know what I'm saying? People made the roads. People made the road. People made the words. People made the language. Made the ideas, what's all okay or not in a culture, how to speak and how to do things, rules, regulations. They're moving the goalposts all the time. What's fashionable, trendy, what's value upon things. Something that exists less is more valuable, like gold or whatever. So they're the gold, you know, the gold rush or whatever back in the day, you know what I mean? Things what there's more of are not so valuable. Or they might have it the other way around. There's more of it, it's more popular. So it is, you know, more valuable than I say. Whereas something that there's less of, less found, less of it, it's like less valuable, nobody's interested in it. Again, things that people talk about and, you know, bring about, things that people make part of their life, things that people make part of the world, the society, as I say, is, as I say, you know, that becomes important. They give value to things. They give importance to things, be it good or bad. They bring up topics. The in thing now. What's dangerous or to be feared or to who's to be worshipped or looked up to, some figure or some kind of new idea or some kind of new, you know, invented symbolism. That's how symbols. Symbols, it's all made up. It's all made up. So what I'm trying to say is nothing. And that is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, there's nothing we can actually say. Everything we say, all of our meaning, human beings, is us reflecting off of each other. It's the imperfection. It's just the mind is just dancing around. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Because that's what it is. Your words are nothing. And that's what Lao is saying in the Tao Te Ching. Everything is nothing, nothing is everything, basically. Whatever you do, you want to be here, you want to go there, you want to go there, so you're never here. You're always running around. You need to become one with the Tao. That's what it is, you become one with the true nature. The only way you can become one is when you balance both sides of the in yin and yang, and that's what yin and yang said. That's what Kongzi does not understand, and that's what Lao said the one. Not because it's Lao's words and Lao's book or his Chinese, not that. It's because it's the truth. What's true is true. What's true, if it's not real, it's nothing. Only what's real. So the Tao means true nature. Your life is in your body now. So in your body. It's not in your money, it's not in a nice car and all that. It's just in peace. You are alive. That's your power. Not you are powerful, I'm right, I'm wrong, you one day you want to be the winner, successful. That's nothing. That's death. You have to be peaceful and understand your heart is beating. My heart is in my body now, beating blood around my body. I'm breathing. See, I'm breathing. You don't do Tai Chi, it's like you live Tai Chi your whole life. Everything we do is in us. The body's working as one with the universe, and that's what Lao's are saying. It's not Lao's ideas. It's not me telling you. It's not 2024 or whatever. Or me trying to get people to come to my ideas, or I speak a little sprinkle of this bullshit in certain places, and people look at me like, what the fuck is she talking about? He's a Western guy talking what? They probably think I'm coming up with my, oh, you British culture, or blah, blah, blah. No. It's the truth. The truth, that's what it is. Ultimate truth. Ultimate truth. Not my opinion, not what I think it is, and my words on this. You know, my taint. I'm going to put the flag on the moon, leave my mark here, and, you know, own the territory. You know what I mean? Speak over people and prove things. That's why people talk. That's why people take action. Most people are taking actions, okay? Because all they want to do, right? Most people, as I say, all they want to do, most people, a lot of people, they speak because they want to make a change. They want to be heard. They're concerned. Why do they want to be heard? Because they're not peaceful with not being heard. They're in a society where you've got human beings holding people down, where you can barely survive and support yourself and your family. And when you're in dangerous situations, man-made societies where you've got all the odds against you. That's also very understandable. We're a bit more on the edge, even more concerned for your safety. So that's what brings about mental illness, a mentally insane kind of construct, like a society. It's not like a normal civilization. Righteous, right mind. Be right if you want to be righteous. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's like. I'll tell you what it's like. Exactly. It's I just forgot where I was at. We're coming to the end of this road now. But the point is, okay. I forgot what I was just saying. But the point is, like, yeah, it's all in a fake way. In society, it's just in a fake way. It's all made up. It's all made up. So that's why there's no peace there. See? You have to be one with truth. That's what I'm saying. Absolute truth. See? Yeah, that's what I was saying. So yes, yeah. So it comes from the fear. Their minds are so distracted with their own delusion, but they're so distracted really first with their own fear, okay, that they, don't know what they're thinking. We're going to go back the other direction. There are other ways down here, like parks or different things, it seems like down here. I think there's another park down there or something. Looks like some different interesting areas. I've never been as far as that, as I say, down there, but back to what I'm saying, there's a lot of things, okay, so, I'm just saying, right, so I'm going to have the camera like just pointing forward as we're walking along now, okay, for a while. But I'm just saying that the point, I'm trying to get the point now, yeah, is like the fear. So when people speak, when they talk, they are concerned. Call it fear. That's a kind of fear, right? It's a concern. Whether or not there's any basis in the survival, any true danger there or not, It's in say, like just to say in true, like in nature, if you was walking down by the cliffs and canyons and you got a big rock gonna fall on your head, or there's a volcano, like wild animals in the jungle or in the sea, sharks and piranhas, there's things that, yeah, okay, fires and, typhoons, and fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is, earthquakes and hurricanes, but what I'm trying to say is, in a man-made society, similar thing, concrete jungle. But it's this concern, okay? So everything people do, when they do things, they don't actually know if it's the right step or not. They're making assumptions. They're following people too much to other people's actions. They're following that, they're daydreaming a lot of time about things that they've been told or whatever and presented with, put in their face, shown to them for whatever intentions, purposes, or trickery, or it may be. So the point is, right? The point is to say. The point is going to. The point I'm trying to say is because the point I'm trying to say is everything they do and everything they say is because of a kind of concern. So they say this to let you hear it. That's why they talk. They talk even in silence, but they present some kind of show. That's why they show. That's why they talk. They talk because they want you to hear. They perform, that is to say. They show something. They demo something so you can hear. See? So you can witness and see it. Because they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable and calm in themselves. If you don't see it or you don't believe it, there's something like, for example, oh, you're not like that kind of a person, or, oh, it's not like that. Everybody wants to teach someone something because they're not peaceful inside. They have a fear inside. They're not able to live in peace in their own mind, in their own cells and atoms. That's what we're made of. Atoms, I say. That's what we are. So they don't understand that that's what they are. Blood, flesh, bone, respect that, the hair growing out of your skull head. You know what I'm saying? They don't realise that. They just think that they're part of this system, they're part of this constant competition, and they better sell themselves their whole life trying to impress you or make you fear them or look up to them, or rather because they're concerned that in some way even your existence is somehow beating them, even if you're not attacking them. Like they're afraid of the enemies that there are, the attackers, and the enemies that there are not. It's possible danger. So everything they say, most people in societies, not in true nature's way, most people, they're trying to say something. That's why they talk. That's why they talk, because they want to talk so you can hear, because they want you to hear, because they don't have peace in them. So they think if you don't hear them and you don't learn, oh, they're so great, or they're not this kind of a person, or they don't know. They want you to think better of them, or maybe be afraid of them. That's what, because they don't have peace inside. They don't believe in their own life's worth. They don't know that there is no competition. And like we said before, that every action they do and step they take and every move they make is in some way trying to play the game of chess, which is what it is, and fight on the battleground. They think they're treating everybody like an enemy or a potential opponent. You know what I'm saying? So they're fighting with the other fighters, and they're fighting with everybody, trying to kill everybody, because they think anyone could be a danger. See, they're afraid of everyone. They're afraid of themselves. They have no peace inside. In life, when there is peace, they're even more scared. They're scared even. The more closer deep within them in darkness there is, there's less light. It's unbelievable. Deep within them, it's more and more of a shaky fear. You see, uneasy, less control. See, and the point is that that's what they're living like. Now, nature itself is just keeping you here now, alive. Yeah. That's all there is to it. Now, these kind of words, these kind of ideas, I say, how can I express it? This kind of information, this kind of language I'm expressing, is not going to fix problems overall. It's not going to feed you or home you overnight. You know what I mean? It's not going to save your life. It's not going to protect you from whatever. When you're in a society where the people are like the wild tigers and snakes, where the other people are like the attackers, where the people are bringing you down, the people are trying to attack you and kill you and rob you and starve you and not let you eat. Yeah, fair enough, okay, in the world we're living in. That's true. But however, the mind is the thing. And the body is the thing, the one with the truth, with the existence of the absolute reality of nature. The truth is the truth. You have to connect with the truth. Your mind and body has to connect with the one. You realise that you're not separate from the one and the two. You're the one. You are one with the Tao. You are part of this eternal universal power. You connect to the mains. You know what I mean? Anything you connect to the mains, the computer that connects to the electricity, or your phone you're charging up, everything connects to the mains power of the electricity. So your whole life needs to connect to nature. Your body needs to connect, and your mind, as what your being, yourself, has to connect to what's true, the true power, the lesson of it. It's not the book you're reading with your eyeballs. It's what you take in. It's what goodness is there. What goodness is there. Some food you need to cook it before you eat it. It's your life. You need to take it and cook it like a chicken. You need to take it and cook it like a chicken. You know what I'm saying? You need to cook it like a chicken. Right, we're going to wait across this road now. So your life, right, it's the same. You need to boil the eggs. Boil the eggs and fry the chicken. I'm sure that's your life. You know what I'm saying? Some food you need to do it. They give you a bag of flour, give you some sugar. What are you going to do? Eat that? No, you have to make the cake and enjoy the cake. And again, it's the same thing talking about. It doesn't fill your belly. You must eat if you're hungry. Eat now or you won't be hungry. So you need to empty your cup, empty your mind of bullshit before you can learn new things. You need to empty your, as I say, all of it. You should empty it all, see? You have to empty your rubbish bags. You know what I'm saying? Empty your rubbish bag, yeah? And you need to fill your bucket with water. That's what you need to do. Empty the rubbish out and bring the good things into your home. That's what Lao was saying in the Tao Te Ching. You know, everything is one. Truth with the Tao. All the bad out. All the bad things out. Bring the good into yourself. Like you breathe in and you breathe out. So you breathe in and breathe out. You eat the food, you go to the toilet, you go to the toilet. Coming and going. The blood is pumping around your body. The sun and moon, the day and the night is changing around, moving around, see? So that's what you need to do. Every step, left and right, balance. Left and right, let's talk to right, talk to you. That's what Lao was saying. Yeah, that's what Lao was saying. You're not saying it. People looking at me like I'm saying, I live, right, and I'm meaning this, 100%, I live totally. 100% inside, 100%. I live in the way and the expression of the Tao, right? So it's not just Lao's word, it's just absolute 100% truth. If I'm not real, if I don't follow the true way of the Tao, yin and yang, as said in the Tao Te Ching, it's not just a book. If I'm not following absolute truth, and also it's not following, I'm breathing it. That's the Tao, see? That's what Lao's saying. I'm alive today. Not that money coming and going, that's nothing. Not those words coming and going, that's nothing. Not that fighting, when you're winning or losing or both, or none. A journey to somewhere. When you go somewhere, you leave somewhere. And when you leave somewhere, you go somewhere. You come from somewhere. And you go to somewhere, you know what I'm saying? When you're coming, you're leaving stuff behind. You're being left behind. When you leave, same thing. When you go in there, same thing. You're coming. So where you are, it's a forest. Look, Mortal Kombat. So I know I'm preaching kind of on the video. It sounds like I'm preaching. I talk about a lot of this. I don't go up on a street. I don't go to places or in a big group of people and start spreading all this on a megaphone, telling people what I believe in, like some religious people. That's not the point. I'm just talking on these videos, and who hears, wherever you do hear in the world, in whatever channel, I'm sharing these things. And people that want to know and hear and want to talk, we talk about life, and I share more for people that want to hear more, or know more. Just sharing from my honest level of ability in honest, true, expression. Okay? Should we go in the park? Hold on. We'll go that way from the other side. True. But when I'm sharing in the videos like this, I'm sharing, in the videos. And I'm just talking all the way down the road. And I might be in a place where there might be people. I might be walking down the street where there's streets where there are people. And they hear sometimes what I'm saying, maybe. But I'm not always speaking in the same language as somebody else. In my daily life, I'm speaking Chinese all the time because my wife's Chinese and we speak it at home, and half my life, we just speak Chinese most of the time. But I'm speaking English in this video, obviously. I'm speaking to you in English. In my life, it's just only Chinese. Me and my wife will speak Chinese. I never speak English. But in my, unless I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to my, friends and family. But I'm saying in my daily life, it's that. But I'm not saying I'm like, totally fluent or anything. But half my life I've been the same. It's just a different situation for me. But I'd like to be able to express more and share more. I will try to get more out. But the thing is, I like to make things as clear as possible. So I use my first language to express, and also the language which is spoken most all over the world, right? So I'm speaking. But my goal is not really to just, preach and get people to listen to me on the road. I'm talking in this video, but I speak at a certain volume, and if there's people that hear, and there are people that understand certain things, they say, well, they're good. If they can hear that, good. You know what I'm saying? If they hear, they hear. They say, if you ask, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you listen and you hear nothing until you ask. Only when you ask, truly inside, what is that? What is going on? In the pub. What is that? What is going on? When you ask, not with your mouth or your fist, when you ask in your heart what it is, and there's not even words, you don't even know what you're thinking, you're just breathing. That's what Laos is saying. That's the Tao. That's the truth. That's when you're free. That's the freedom. That's the freedom. When you know you're free. See, you have to let it all go, as Morpheus says to Neo. See, you've been living in a dream world. Let it all go. Free your mind. He said, what are you saying? I can dodge bullets? He said, no, he's saying, when you're ready, you won't have to. You won't need to rush, see. It's not about being the fastest. Afraid to be late, running everywhere. If you're early, you won't need to hurry. Right? So if you come to the being that everything is one, everything is a design in society, and there are many things outside of you that are not you. The mountains are not you, Some pile of dust's not you, So the thing is, the point is, so I say that in the society, the same thing. So you've got buildings and cars and whatever, signposts and documents. None of that stuff's real. It's just made up. People make it. It's not real. All the things you see around you. And the good's what the good is. Anything useful that we've made to help ourselves, benefit ourselves, or maintain ourselves, or protect us. If there's good there, of course there is good there, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To preserve yourself, help yourself, Don't let yourself fall. You create a wheelchair for someone that can't walk, whatever. That's helpful, A little dinghy boat or whatever to cross the river. That's useful, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, the point is like, it's all a design. Everything outside, all the principles, everything you're trying to say, everything you're trying to share, everything you try to go in one direction, running around. Everything you're putting out is not you. Everything you're putting out is not you. So take the rubbish out, you throw the rubbish out. You throw you out? No. You throw your heart out in your words? No. In your words? That's what they do. You put that out, your life, energy, you're chucking it out like money, your energy and time, and your words, your actions, trying to wrestle with man-made things and imagery of the world, delusions. Like the guy said in Bruce Lee was Enter the Dragon, when he says, and the monk says to him, the master says, destroy the image. The enemy only has images. Destroy the image, break the spell. It's not only what's the word? You've got distractions and then you got interruptions. But the fact is, everything outside of you is not you. Everything that is outside and all that stuff around you, it's not you, Do you understand what I'm saying? Point to you. So, the energy that you should be playing with is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like yourself. You have to be one with you if you are one with nature. Until you are one with nature, you got to ask yourself, who are you? What else could you be? Something else external? From truth, basically. So it is the Tao, the reality. The point is, you see, when you talk in the way of external things, you know, made up things, and you behave in that way, and you do things in that way, you see, when you do things in that way, everything you do, everything you're trying to get, everything you're trying to get rid of, everything you're trying to break, everything you're trying to fix, everything you're trying to buy, everything you're trying to sell, everything you're trying to do, you see what I'm saying, to manipulate or change in some way. You're trying to change. That's not the way. That's what they say. It's not the eternal, the Tao that can be whatever. Maybe I change. It's not the eternal Tao. That's what it means. See, the Tao is the Tao, but the truth is the truth. That's what Lao Tzu's saying. So what I'm saying is anything you're doing, anything you are trying to do, you're trying to win. You try to win. You try to believe. You try to forgive. You try to understand. You try to be kind. You try to be successful. It's nothing. All your words is nothing. And that's what Lao Tzu's saying in the Tao Te Ching again. The truth is the truth. It's not culture, it's not 2024, it's not this fancy car, who is it, the boss? Or maybe this one, same thing. It's not that. It's not the language, it's not the music, the art, it's all nothing. It's a piece, it's not you do the Taiji. You live, you breathe the Taiji. Your whole life is the Tao. Not because I'm telling you the Tao as some Western guy, or Lao Tzu's telling you in the history. No, it's just, the truth is the truth. So, but I'm saying, Tao Te Ching is the one book. It's not just a book. This is your life in the universe right here. That's the power of your life, the health. That's what Lao is saying in the Tao Te Ching. Everything must be balanced. You've got yin and yang, two sides, and the path can go on. Here. Understand, the blood is flowing around your body. You've got to learn to breathe right and sleep right. Exercise right. Be still in every moment, every step, with enough energy, not wasted. And then you cultivate energy to move on further in the journey of your life. That's what we're talking about. So I'm giving you a bit of a ramble speech there, but that's what it is. How can the cycle continue? You can't keep using your phone without it charging up. You can't really live unless you earn more money to be able to eat, right? You need to keep on replenishing. Your body needs to be replenished. How can your body keep regenerating and keeping you alive? How can your blood keep flowing if you don't, and breathing, you know, if you don't keep on filling up the battery, so to speak, filling up your body with the right ingredients and getting the bad stuff out? You know what I mean? You need to understand that. You need to fill your body up with the good stuff and get the bad stuff out. Fill your life up. Your life is going to be nothing if you don't fill your life up within you. Your life is inside. You need to be able to fill up your life with power, cultivate, maintain the power of your life. Shield in you. The inner you is the key to the outer you. But the inner you must be one with the outer you. Is one already. You must be one with the Tao. You are not separate from the universe. The same as your head should not be separate from your body, your mind, your body. I'm going to stop this video and thank you very much for watching this good video. 1 hour. Wow. It's coming up to an hour now. It's not too long. I thought it was longer. We'll stop it at 1 hour exactly. I'm just about to go home now. Wish you well. Do everything well by not forcing things. Right guys, right, today I'm going to walk again. I wasn't gonna. At first I wasn't planning to do this. Right, hold on. I wasn't planning to do this today. I actually was planning not to do it. You know, I wasn't thinking of doing this today. Yesterday I didn't go for a walk. Any walks, you know, in the park at lunchtime or evening walks. And I don't think tonight I'll be going for a walk either. And even this walk I'm going to have now, which I am planning to take now, I've changed my mind for today. I was going to go for a walk. I mean, I wasn't going to go for a walk, but then I planned to. But even this walk's going to be pretty fast. It's a bit like an exercise kind of walk, really. I should just go home and relax and have some lunch, but I'm going to see if I can do this in 10 or 15 minutes. Very noisy around here. I don't know what's going on. They're working around here. I've got this is in good quality, okay. Got the recording. Okay. There's somebody there. What do you call it? Blowing out the leaves of the bushes, the hedges. Sorry about my camera angle. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. But yeah, as I say, you know, get strange looks from them guards every time I walk through there. I don't know why. Now, I think I may have. I don't know if I've put this in good quality. I don't think I turned on the ultra stabilisation, but whatever. It's in good quality enough. Am I going to go for a walk in the park? I'm walking pretty fast, as you can see. I don't know what the range is on this zoom. I'm watching the exposure. The reason I say that is because when I turn on the ultra stabilisation thing, it kind of makes like the background a little bit blurrier. It focuses on the main subject being me and the focal close, you know. Hold on for this. Excuse me 1 second. But sometimes it makes me look a bit closer, I think. So I don't know if I'm getting that here. Just stretching. Got people looking at me. So people I'm stretching, as I say. Over there, so watching me stretching. Their face look. It's arrogance. It's just pure arrogance. We have signs around telling you where public toilets are, which is pretty good. Probably want money. There's arrogance. Get weird people staring at you. This is what it's like, see? This is what it's like. Abnormal, strange behaviour, people. I'm going to have the camera this way. Just so you see more of what I'm looking at. I'll put it on me again in a minute, okay? Trying not to keep it like shaking too much with my steps as I'm walking, because the thing is, sometimes when I'm walking the camera does shake a bit, I know, but it's like trying to be careful with that. Yeah, I don't have one of those gimbal things, you know, like those smoothness, so when you're holding it, like as you walk it just smoothly goes, it doesn't shake, you know. Anyway, forget all that. I want to try and breathe a little bit better. It's sunny out. There are people in jackets like me, but a lot of people are just in thin tops of t-shirts, because it is, as I say, getting hotter and warmer. I like to wear this hoodie for a jacket. The thing is, I like to wear this opposed to something else. Another shirt that I've got to wear, but yeah, forget that. I will be wearing normal t-shirts and my normal clothes anyway for the summer months. Yeah, there's a few people about, probably not so many because the heat, you know. You do get a few people out and about, as I say. Yeah. So I'm going to walk along here, as I say. We'll continue talking, as I say, huh? Get some weird expressions from people judging you as you're walking along. You know what I mean? This group of people here, and it's the midget patrol. No offence to people out there, but short, I'm just saying that. You know, there's a lot of people out there who put themselves on a higher, do you know what I mean, a higher / lower plane level, you know, or a higher / lower level. They put themselves higher or lower, you know, than others in a negative way, so they make themselves small because they put themselves so above everybody. Big heads. I'm just trying to get a walk. But I mean, this one really is a bit more of a faster one, really. No, a shorter video, really. As I say, it's a bit of a faster one, really. As I say, avoid these people here. That rubbish. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Have fun. So they come up to you and they want to try to interview you, see, / interrogate you, / not even that, intimidate you more so what it is. Anyways, this is another reason why I don't go for walks, because it's so rude, these people. I want to go for a walk and they just keep on giving me rubbish, just come up to you and either mock you or just keep staring at you. I'm not following him around the track of the opposite of life. It's just a wasteful existence for society. Don't do that. Don't follow conversation. Follow love. These people follow conversation. I follow love. It's not about that, it's about following ultimate truth, as I said before. Ultimate truth. You have to understand that very clearly, see. Truth is truth, that's all there is to it. You see? Truth is truth. So the plan is, before I've even done one lap, I've not even told you, just coming up to finishing one lap, I've not even told you what we're doing. So I'm going to take 2 laps around and then head back, basically. It's just a quick walk, just for the sake of getting in, Really, I'd like to just walk and breathe, and not have any interruptions from people. Just this arrogance of people, Just confusion, not confusion, as I said. Strangeness. I say mental illness is a problem. Mental sickness, mental illness is a problem. It really is. See, the thing is, I don't have to loop it around here per se, do I? And in fact, you know what? I'm thinking now whether or not I should lap it around this park again, or should I go a different way? I think, because I do want to go home and have some lunch, I'll lap it around again. Lap it around again, walk back. I don't follow that, as I say, I don't follow society. I don't follow all that rubbish. But reality is what it is. Only what's real is what's real. So only what's real is what we have. What's not true is what we don't have, as I say. I repeat it over and over again. You know what I mean? Just focus. I'm going to go around for one more lap. I know I keep sounding like I'm moaning and being paranoid. Trust me. Yeah. See, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them. What do you mean? Every single one of these people is going to stare at me and they haven't got a clue. They will not look inside themselves. Look inside themselves now. So, and that's the difference. You see, because it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, who you are, where you are, what your story is. What matters is reality of the universe, truth in your body, existence in your atoms, in your very being, and whatever you're doing from your own point. So. There's a lot going on, a lot less and a lot more going on as far as your existence goes and your life goes. That you're actually doing and how you're being, that is more than what you're actually doing, you know, from your actions, from your mind, your action and your ideas. This guy's watering the grass here, you know. That's what people need, a refreshing you know, refreshment, you know. If he is to give me that hose, I'll give him a good spray. I'd love to give him a good spray. Cold water, you know, will do it. I don't think you need hot water. Cold water will do it. You wake him the heck up, you know. What I'm trying to say is that water there, that grass there, probably got a nice refreshing, you know, cool down refreshment. And that's what these people need, see, to refresh them from the burning, nasty hell that they put their minds in. You know, I mean, I'll say this, respect to anyone who is out here doing some exercise. I mean, there are people, well, you see a few people going for a jog. You know what I mean? There are people going for walks and jogs, a bit of a run. So younger people, sometimes, as well as the older ones. You do get some people doing some stretching. But the thing is, like I say, it's the mind and the body. It's the mind and the body, so it's one. It's the mind and the body as one. It's the mind and the body as one. Not separate. You can't walk down the street without a head. Yeah? The same as you can't walk down the street without legs. If you don't exist in every one step, then the whole journey becomes nothing. Now I could speak truth all day, not from my own point of view, not from my own standpoint or whatever, you know, opinion, attitude, no. So I could speak to the truth all day long. Pure honesty, reflecting on the universe, you know, from this small point, living organism, me on the planet Earth. I could do that. I could do that without mentioning Laozi and methodology. So, everything is universe. Not in these people, not, you know. But well, it is ultimately, but they just waste themselves, a lot of people. I could tell you that. I could be talking about it all day to you, and you'd never know. You'd never know. You would never know. You would never know about any of these, because you'd think, because the thing is, when someone talks, it's usually always from their own standpoint, see? Their own standpoint, their own angle, their own viewpoint. You know, based on their emotions, based on their memories and emotions and stress, based on the story that they've walked or they believe to have walked, their perceptions of reality, and they're overlooking many things and missing what is really going on. They're in the fog of their own choice, you know. We're leaving the park now. But ultimately the truth is, there is only truth. There is only reality. So we're walking down this road now. You know, the moment I mention something, when I start talking about Laozi and the Dao De Jing, you know, when I'm talking about this to you guys, when I'm talking to you about Laozi and the Dao De Jing, people understand. People think immediately I'm talking to them, okay? When I start mentioning this stuff, when I mention the name of Laozi and the Dao De Jing, you know, people understand. They think for some reason it's just a book written by somebody. They think it's just a traditional, you know, thing. It's not. That's not what the guy's about. He wasn't talking from that point of view. Laozi was not talking from that point of view. He was talking about the reality. He He was talking about the reality of nature in the being. He wasn't talking about a culture, a traditional thing, you know, ancient. People say that. A lot of people think, you know, they believe it to be ancient Chinese literature or something that I'm interested in, and people suggest different books to me, and I'm interested in different knowledge and different things, human works, you know, and the human race does create per se. But we create our own illusions, and we live in our own fairy tales, but they always end up to be like nightmares. A lot of people live in a total frustration. So what you really need is the ultimate truth. What you need is the ultimate truth. You know? Notice something else while I'm here too about the way things are. It's really weird. And see the truth in the Tao. See, the good and the bad will always be on two sides, the light and the dark. That's why this one side exists, you know, in the face of the other. And I was going to say the ugly, look, back behind me there, down this road, there was a pretty lady, young lady, and she was looking at pretty flowers. So the beauty looks for the beauty, see, and the ugly looks for the ugly. You know what I'm saying? That's what you find in life. And you say, why is that? You say, why is that? You say, why is that? Let's go through it. You say, why is that? Okay, because if there's two sides, so there's two sides. Hold on. There's two sides to say. So you've got yin and yang, right? As Lao was saying in the Tao Te Ching very clearly. You've got two sides. So the point is, why is it then that one side don't look for the other side? You know, because it's obvious why. Because that's the way of nature. So things connect with what they're supposed to connect with, and they avoid naturally. Things fall away; they fall away from it, and what dies dies. What's not a power to you, you don't clasp onto. That's why people go to the warmth when they're cold. You see, it might sound like I'm talking about nothing, but it's not. That's why when you're hungry, you feel it. So you know, you're always going away from the empty, away from the you know, the negative. You know, so it makes sense that we would steer forth and always be trying to strive for the energy of life and the clarity of light, clarity from light, rather than darkness and confusion, weakness and suffering. So we see it even in our unconscious, what's the word, subconscious, like when we're unaware that we're doing it, simple habits and stuff. You know, you see that in small things that we do, or rather we don't see it, we don't even think about it, but we're doing it. But how about on the deeper level, you know, on the better level? How come people don't strive more to connect or realise that they're always connected with reality anyway? Sorry if the camera's been shaking and I've been rambling, as I say. So back now. Yeah, that's a strange guy there. Strange. Do you see the behaviour of people? I was turning that corner. It's a very big wide door, much wider than this door right here. And the guy stopped, and he was so focused on me that he stopped his walking, his path, to puzzle that I was turning around to walk to the next door down, which is this one. I'm going to go home, have a little bit of food, and then I'm going to have a drink of tea. I'm really sorry, but the focus kind of went out here. I don't know how bad this has been, so if you get this video, you get it, okay? If you see it, I'm saying. It would have been better, I guess, without any, with maybe some music on, without hearing me moaning. I'll see whatever you get from this video, okay? Edit or the raw thing. Take care, guys. Peace, and stay in the path of truth.